Where Are They Now? With your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Good evening. Welcome to Where Are They Now on Detroit Hot TV. I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and I have the privilege of interviewing Miss Jackie C. Good evening, Jackie.
Good evening, Dianne. How are you?
I'm blessed. How about yourself?
Wonderful. Can't complain.
Thank you for allowing me this opportunity. So we're going to jump right into our show. Where are you from?
Detroit, Michigan.
East side, west side?
Born and raised on the east side, moved to the west side like 20 years later.
Okay. What school did you attend?
I graduated from Highland Park High, but I went to Cass Tech first and Martin Luther King second. I was a young mother, had to leave school and have my baby, and then I completed at Highland Park High School.
How old were you when you started in the music business?
I've been singing since I was like 9 years old in church. With my various endeavors with different bands, I started in 2011. I started with my band. Before that, I was singing with different bands. I'll be 59 in June 15th. It's been quite a few years since I've been singing.
So who were some of your influences that really kind of kept you in this industry?
The first time I saw Miss Yvette Buford, awesome blues singer, she and Thornetta Davis, those were my inspirations. One right after the other. I actually had the pleasure of being one of Thornetta Davis's sister girls on her album. So that was a big thing for me to do backup for her on one of her songs.
Right.
I've done a whole lot with different bands. Pure Pleasure was the last band that I started with, but I worked with Bob White and the Hastings Street Blues Band. So many different bands until you get to a place where they get complacent and don't want to pay the singer. I say, well, that won't happen again because I'll make my own band. And that's what I did. So since 2011, I've been out here as Jackie C in Detroit Rhythm.
I also understand that you're one of the very first Southern soul singers out of Detroit.
One of the first Southern soul singers?
It says Bad Jackie C, Southern soul singer, Detroit.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
That's what it said. So I was like, oh, okay.
I'm known for my blues. But because I've won Detroit Black Music Awards for not only 2016, but 2022 also for Blues Artist of the Year. So I'm known for my blues, but I do a little bit of everything. The song that I have, I Gotta Be Me, that I just put out, it's not a blues song. It's not R&B. It's just a great song.
So it's not considered Southern soul?
No.
Okay.
I've never considered it Southern soul. Now, maybe other people have, maybe some disc jockeys have said something that I wasn't aware of, but I never said, oh, this is a Southern soul song.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, pay a couple bills, and we're going to listen to Gotta Be Me, and then we will be back.
Are you looking for gentle dentistry at an affordable price? Pay us a visit at Hardin Family Dentistry. We're located at 7411 John R. Street in Detroit. We have affordable prices. We accept most insurance plans and flexible hours. Call us for your appointment today at 313-879-1999, 313-879-1999, or visit us on mydetroitdentist.com. Come and smile with us.
Welcome back to Where Are They Now? I'm your host, Dianne Hart. My special guest tonight is Miss Jackie C. That was a bad jam, and I really enjoyed that song. What inspired Gotta Be Me?
I was sitting around one day and I'm looking at these people that I'm affiliated with that's out there in the industry as well. And I see so much fake stuff that I say, look, I can't do all that. All I can do is be me. So that's what actually inspired the song. Oh. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to do things my way. I got to be me. Yes, ma'am.
That's great. That's great. So now I know you collaborate with others. Are you collaborating with somebody right now in something?
Right now, me and Chuck CJ Styles is doing our thing together. He's my music director and he has bands of his own and he plays for Johnny Walker and the All-Stars and Temptations and everybody. He's a very bad bass player and a great musician in his own right. So I work with him. We do a lot of different stuff. We're about to bring out my other single, Wake Up Detroit, real soon. I have the hard copy of the song. It's not finished on there. I want to bring it out right. So that's why I waited to do it. If you click on my EPK, you can see the song at the end of it, but that's a raw footage of the song. So I didn't really want to bring that out musically. I just wanted with my EPK saying I wear a couple of hats, and Wake Up Detroit, that's my other hat.
Wake Up Detroit.
Yes. Detroit Wake Up or Wake Up Detroit, either one.
Okay. So are you doing any touring right now?
Not touring, just busy doing different venues within the metropolitan area. I have a lot going on right now, so I'm not able to tour like that. Just keeping myself busy and writing, singing, family, the whole shebang, just keeping myself busy.
That's enough to keep us busy, right? So you do write your own music.
Yes. And I do covers. I love covers. That's how I started. But I love writing my own stuff too.
Do you write for anybody else?
No, just myself. Nobody's discovered what I can do yet.
But you got to write a couple. I'm sure you can. Anybody can, you can. I look forward to hearing something. You have Detroit Wake Up. That's the newest. When do you think that'll be dropping?
Oh, give me a good 2 months and it'll be out. In a couple of months, we're getting it together now.
We're going to take a break and we're going to listen to Detroit Wake Up.
Come on. Wake up. Detroit, wake up. Cause we're headed for a fall, it's a long way down. So before we hit the ground, everybody's trying to say you wake up. We're dreaming again. Let's get our head out the clouds, don't let them put us down. We're about to hit the ground, reality is when you wake up. We see you struggling every day. Grandmothers raising grandkids, we can't do this much longer. We know that there's a better way. So much violence in the streets of drugs. We got help that can make you stronger. It takes a village of support, for sure, today. But we find instead of helping, we're enabling. Violence and drugs are our cohorts. We got people like crime, drugs and this crime, that everybody's crazy. Wake up, Detroit, wake up. Cause we're headed for a fall, it's a long way down. So before we hit the ground, everybody's trying to make you wake up. You're dreaming again. Let's get our head out the clouds, don't let them put us down. We're about to hit the ground, reality is when you wake up. It's getting worse as the years roll along. We try to get the help we need, our determination ain't that strong. Our kids are older now, they know mama ain't that strong. And it's terrifies them that one day they find your body in a trunk. Can't nobody love you if you don't love yourself. Totally respecting your self-worth. I can't bother with that fooling and their help. Dealing with violence and the victims of this world. Detroit, wake up. We better wake up. Hey, we're headed for a fall. This is a long way down. Before we hit the ground, Detroit, wake up. We're dreaming again. Get our head out the clouds, don't let them put us down. Before we hit the ground, reality's waiting. Hey, reality's waiting.
Welcome back to Where Are They Now? I'm your host, Dianne Hart, with my special guest, Jackie C. Wow, what a bad jam. Now, Wake Up Detroit was inspired by what?
Well, it was during the pandemic. And it was so many things going on. I saw so many people dying. So many of my friends I lost. Still, the senseless violence and all the drugs. And I say, wake up. When are you going to learn? Detroit, we as a city have to wake up and get together and bond together and make our great city great.
Yes, of course.
We can do that. And then I had a daughter. My daughter, my youngest daughter. She died at 29, taken from me by the streets. That was my main reason for writing Detroit Wake Up. I wrote it for her. The day that I performed it, she wasn't there. She never got to hear it.
Wow.
So,
I offer my condolences. I know what it's like to lose a child. I've been there. I lost my son. So my heart goes out to you. It's never, ever forgotten, ever, when we lose our babies. So I do understand. So when you release this song, Detroit Wake Up, will you start doing any tours anytime in the near future? Do you think you might start touring, going some other places outside of Detroit? Or are you just going to kind of stay in Detroit?
We've been other places besides Detroit, but we don't get to do it very often. because my band and I, we basically have been staying pretty much in the Detroit metropolitan area, but we've done Idlewild in Upper Michigan. We've gone various places. Chicago, we did do that once, never on a steady basis.
Well, what platforms can your fans find you on?
I'm on all the major streaming platforms, Pandora, YouTube, all of them.
Do they just have to put in Jackie C, or do they have to put in something else?
You can put in Gotta Be Me, Jackie C, and it'll pop up on any platform.
What advice can you impart with some of these up-and-coming artists? What would you say to them?
Just have something to talk about. Have a conversation. Have a statement. Have something worth saying with meaning to tell the people. It's a lot of stuff out here. I'm not going to say it's not good because they're making money.
Right.
I'm just going to say a lot of it is not what people need to hear, and not being preachy, but I don't need to know how much gold you got or how much weed you smoke. That's just me. You know, I need to know, how do I get ahead? How do I conduct myself as a young lady? Because they're not telling you how to.
When you take a look at what it means to be in the business, from a business point of view, what kind of things do you think they should be paying attention to?
I always believe that my word is my bond, first of all. Without my word, I have nothing. And if I give it, I'm dealing with somebody that I can trust. If I can't trust you, I'm not signing anything. And always have a lawyer look at your stuff before you do anything. Common sense is most of it, but where common sense fades off, have some legal assistance behind you so that you'll make sure you're not getting taken.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense, that you need to have somebody else other than yourself to be reading your contract.
Yes.
Ensure that you're doing the right thing. Very good information. God knows that is exactly what they need to do. Gotta Be Me, Detroit Wake Up. Are there any other songs that you want us to definitely go out and pay attention to?
No. I have done a song with Mr. Bob White called Why You Treat Me So Bad. That was a blues song. So that's another one of my originals. It was written by him. I just did it in the studio.
Doesn't matter. He wanted you say it.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. That one also is out there. All of the festivals, all of the venues out here, give the people a chance that's not on the top sometimes.
Right.
Because you don't know the talent you might be missing. It's so much talent in this city. It's so many talented vocalists in this city that are not focused because they don't know the right people, not because they don't have the talent. So make yourself available to the people so they can get in touch with you.
No, that's right. When you say make yourself available, open to doing music in different places, different genres, what?
I'm saying be open to different bands that are not on the forefront all the time. The ones that don't get to open up for the famous bands. The ones that are trying to get there but don't know the people to contact to get there. They may be working everywhere in this city, but they're not seen by the right people. Everybody can't work downtown. Everybody can't, because of the simple fact that you don't know who to contact down there. Once you find out who the sponsors and everything are, then maybe you might be able to get in and get to another level. But it's so hard to find that. Everybody's not Leslie Nielsen, who is an excellent singer. She's a wonderful performer. She used the background for Aretha Franklin. Everybody knows her from that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that platform. When people don't have that kind of platform, they're looking for people. That's why they put it all over Facebook, all over YouTube, trying to get somebody to acknowledge them. They're being scrolled over. It's not because they don't have talent. It's because don't nobody know who they are.
Right. So how do you think one of the best ways for them to try and get into that mainstream? What do you think some of the things that maybe they could do that might help them propel themselves to that next level?
I am still trying to get to that mainstream. I'm doing all I can now. And I don't per se think I want to go so far mainstream all over the world. I just want to do what I I do and people appreciate it. I want to do what I do. People actually say, oh my God, she's good, and acknowledge the fact. There's a whole lot of people like me out here that just want to simply be acknowledged. We know we have talent,
right,
but the right people don't see us. And that's another reason why I thank God for you to get myself acknowledged. And I appreciate the opportunity that you're giving me.
And I'm excited to do it because, and listen, I listen to your music. You got some bad music. You can get it played on Detroit Hot Radio. When you drop that Detroit Wake Up, I'm sure T. Pablo will be happy to play that song.
T. Pablo was actually in the audience when I sang it first, the raw version. He was there and I appreciated that. And I told him, once I got it and drop it, he would be the first person that I let know. And I will let him know. Just like I did with Gotta Be Me, I let him know I got it now. I'm out there.
So you have actually won the Detroit Black Music Awards twice. So that means somebody had to vote for you. So people do acknowledge you. They know you're there and know you're doing good work. So there's no question about that. Now, Detroit Music Awards are coming up in August, on August 5th.
Yes, they are.
I'm actually going to be the host of the show this year.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. That's great.
I've been there every year with the judge.
Yeah, the judge. But
I normally do Lifetime Awards. That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
The Lifetime Achievement Awards. That's the category that I participated in. But this year, I'm literally going to be the host for the entire show. So I'm excited about it.
Yes, absolutely. I plan on coming. I'll be there.
You don't. Once the categories drop, you just start calling folks, putting it up on Facebook. Vote for me. I need to be the winner of that show. And we're going to record the whole entire show so that I'll be able to show parts of that show here in Florida, as well as they'll be showing it in Detroit. But it will be live. And then we'll record it to be shown again, both in Florida and in Detroit. And if God's good, we shall be showing it over in the UK. So we're really,
that's great.
Expand some horizons, not just for, Detroit Hot TV or for me personally, for my show, which is the opening statement here in the city of Tampa, but for all of the entertainers. I have really enjoyed having this conversation with you and having an opportunity to just kind of talk with you because for me, it's learning too.
Yeah, I'd be remiss if I didn't say, oh my God, Misty Love, the founder of the Detroit Black Music Awards, what an awesome, awesome woman, spirit. She's just great. I love her. When she told me I was up for the award, I was like, wow, really? And so the first time I was flabbergasted when I won. I was nominated in 2014 and 2015, and then I won in 2016. And then I was nominated again in 2022, and I won, both for Blues Artist of the Year. So I really, really, I appreciate her.
Well, we're going to have an opportunity to blow it up with having it both live here in Florida and in Detroit, so people can see. Many of the people probably don't get an opportunity to get to that mainstream that you were talking about. But you're there, so it's just a matter of time before you blow up too. So I'm looking forward to seeing you blow up.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm looking forward to seeing it too.
No, that's right. That's right.
I just don't, I'm looking forward to it.
Claim it, claim it, claim it. It shall.
Yes, ma'am.
Happen. There's absolutely no question about it. Wow. Time goes by so fast when we're doing this show. Time just flies. Yeah. But I want to thank you for allowing me this opportunity to tell your friends where you are now and what you're doing. I'm sure she's getting nominated for Detroit Blues Singer of the Year. There's no question about that. So now you all have to help her win that title. That's done through voting. I'm looking forward to it. I know it will happen. There's no question about it.
I just thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate you having me. I really, really do.
Absolutely welcome. So you all, you can watch me every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock on The Opening Statement. It's the Lit TV Network. We're on Roku every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock right here in the wonderful city of Tampa, Florida. You can catch me on Thursday night at 7:30 on Where Are They Now on Detroit Hot TV. You can also view all of my videos with the interviews I've been doing on YouTube. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You all, you've got to be watching. And I want to thank you. Bye-bye.
WDHT Detroit Hot Television.
Terrestrial radio can't do what we do because we are setting a new standard in Detroit. The best Detroit artists are here, along with all your national favorites. It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car. Detroit Hot Radio.